you know, we will get back to Street Fighter 6 eventually and get it back into the mix. But for now, the retro stuff has been working well. I'm excited. Good variety, all right? Please support the stream tonight. I mean it. Let's hit that goal tonight. Let's not have it be a big arduous task where I got to bring it up every 10 minutes. Support old fighting games. And for goodness sakes, let's have a strong finish to this amazing week where we got so far into the week. Look at this, 26 out of 30 goals. We're almost to DSP tries it already. Already. That's amazing. Let's hit that goal tonight. Let's show them that fighting games, prominent old ones, can still show support. Let's do it. Right now. All right. Willow, what's up? How you doing, man? Did I get different colored soundproofing foam? What do you mean? The foam that I have behind me is these hexagon panels. There's 3 colors it comes in: white, blue, and black. That's it. You can't get them in another color. I actually wish you could, but you can't. If there were more colors, I actually would get them and alternate them out for my backdrop every month. And so what I do is every month I switch it around. Like last month it was black on the border. The month before it was blue in the middle. So I'm going to probably keep doing that for variety's sakes, like swapping them around. But I can't get any other colors than this. These are the only ones they have for the hexagon panels. There are other hexagon panels that aren't the real ones. They're knockoff bootleg ones that look like shit and that really don't do anything for soundproofing. And those you could get like a million colors because they're awful. You might have seen them, for example, in LTG's backgrounds before. They're like, I'm not even kidding you. They're like off Temu. They're like discount bargain basement shit that you lose, like, you know, they're very crappy felt and you stick them on the wall and they don't do anything. I got the good stuff. Can we do the game over sign in July, says Jade? What I usually do is I look back at the previous months, right? So what I'll do is I'll look, what did I do last month? What did I do the month before? And I try to make sure that I'm not repeating 2 months in a row. In this case, I think last month we had Game Over and we had The Ghost, correct? I guess I got to figure out what else I want to add. Like I said, I actually have 2 new lamps. And I think I might want to have one of the new lamps next month. But I want to figure out what else do I want. Do I still want to keep the YouTube button? Do I want to get that out of here for this month? I'll probably get rid of the microphone this month coming up. You know, I think about this, you know, I got to think about it. We have, like I said, I literally have 2 new lamps, an accessory thing there, or, excuse me, accessory, because if I don't say ack, which you want to hear, the ack, which is why everyone's saying that I'm pronouncing it wrong, so I'll say ack, and then they can clip it and put it in their content. Like, they think I'm stupid, and I don't know why they're saying that. But accessory thing that I'm going to add that's going to turn one of my pieces of equipment into part of the background, okay? So we got that, and we've got some other decorative things to add. I think I have like 5 new things, but I don't know if I want to use 1 or 2 next month, or if I want to slowly ease them in, alternate them around. I got to think about it. So we'll see, but the game over sign would be eligible. I'm thinking, like, is there any reason to have the Sony sign? Well, we will be playing Death Stranding 2, so maybe the Sony symbol sign could be in there. Pac-Man sign is always a go-to. We'll have to think about it. Because, you know, every single person who streams on the internet flawlessly pronounces every single word that they say. They never would, like, they wouldn't just say accessory to be fast. It's like accessory. They say accessory. Like, you're an accessory to the crime. You're an accessory to the crime. Who says that? Right? Okay. All right, guys, we're going to get set up and ready to go here. Actually, I want to turn on my air conditioner higher because it's actually a little warm in here. Cool it down. I see no contributions. So when some come in, I will shout them out, but there are none as of now from what I can see. It would be great to get some support rolling in to start the stream tonight. But let's get set up here. As you know, when I'm doing matches and fighting games, I can only do shout outs between stuff. Did you? Jack says he already tipped. I don't see that. I'm not getting the email for it. I wonder what's going on. Is my email delayed tonight or something? What the heck is going on? Yeah, I'm actually not getting the notification. I'm not saying you didn't send the tip. Maybe there's a big delay tonight or something. Let me check a couple things. Number one, let me see if I check on my phone. It's not on my phone either, which leads me to believe it would be PayPal with the issue tonight then. Let me take a look. Perhaps PayPal's acting up. It's happened before. You indeed did send the tip. They did not send me the notification for some bizarre reason. I'm supposed to get it. I just hope that it didn't hit my spam folder. Let me actually check that now that I've said that. Hold on. Before we do that, I certainly don't want notifications start to getting filtered into spam. See, they updated the email, which is really dumb, and now it looks all different. I hate when they update shit and it changes its functionality. That's dumb. Okay, I gotta, where is it? Bam. Nope. Didn't get it in spam either. So it sounds like perhaps PayPal's having issues tonight. The good news about that is the whole PayPal app thing recently, it got better. So now I can actually check if people say, hey, I tipped and I didn't shout it out. I can actually directly go into the app and check for that. Obviously, I prefer to have it on the desktop here, but if I have to check the app, I have to check the app. All right, so don't tell me I can't see the whole message. Are you kidding? I don't think I can see the whole message. It cuts it off. Like he said, Jack Trash says, good evening, Phil. I want to ask how the competitive balance is for CVS2. I know that MVC2 is quite balanced, so I tried to, and then it cuts off. And I'm clicking on it, and it won't open it, so I can't see your full message. Wow, that's just fucking genius. I can't see the whole message on the app. What a bunch of fucking idiots. Can I do it on desktop here? Like, can I actually log in on desktop and see the whole message? This sucks because usually, like I said, I just use my email notification and it's very useful to do it that way because I can see everything. But let's see. I'm glad we figured this out now. We're doing it now rather than in the middle of me playing games because that would have sucked. All right, let's see here. Okay, hold on. Loading. Okay, so now we are. Yeah, because more came in. Yeah, another tip came in. So I want to shout these out, but I need to be able to see them. How do I see it? Wow, they fucked the whole thing up. I'm not even kidding you. I think they changed the PayPal website and maybe now they don't send emails anymore and they did it right in the middle of the day. For what I'm seeing here, yeah, there's the tip. I can't even click on it to do anything. Look, nothing happens. How can I not see the details of this transaction? Are they retarded? I literally can't click on this transaction to see details. So how do I see a message associated with it? This is ridiculous. Okay, I'm able to click directly on the message Good God. I'm able to click directly on the message, and that will bring up your full message. So he says, let's just try this again. It's freaking so complicated. Jesus. So, good evening, Phil. I wanted to ask you about the competitive balance for CVS2. I know that MVC2 is quite balanced. It actually isn't at all. That's actually a very false statement. I tried to get your view on this. It just seems that there's a good variety of characters that I see in your online matches compared to other fighting games with large rosters. Hope we can get plenty of matches tonight and continue to farm points to get to higher ranks. CVS2 has a distinctive top tier, but there is an interesting mid-tier game where if you play mid-tier well, they can actually win, unlike some other fighting games where it's very one-sided, okay? Marvel 2 has a very distinct top tier that dominates, and you can try to play low-tier teams, but you're basically handicapping yourself really badly. But the thing is, with CVS2, you have 3 characters on your team, so you can even have a mid-tier and then 2 top tiers, right? And then it's a little different. You still have a chance. So it is a little different in CVS2. It's not as distinctively dominating when it comes to character selection. For example, to this day, there's still people who like picking Rugal and stuff, and he's not top tier, but they play with him and do pretty good with him. So there you have it, okay? Oh, here we go. Now the emails are arriving. So it was a delay. Okay, thank God. The emails are arriving right now, and I can see all of your messages. Here we go. So thank you, Jax.